Good day and welcome to the conversation coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Nelson Ekujumi and I have with me in the studio Comrade Gbemisola Akosa, Executive Director, Center for 21st Century Issues. Comrade Akosa, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes, in this stanza of the program, we are going to look at the Dangote refinery coming on stream. In the last couple of days, it has been good news for the Nigerian economy. We've had the Dangote refinery that has become operational with the production of AGO, that is diesel. We have also gotten the information that the third mainland bridge has been opened for public use. And we have seen a lot of pictorials with regards to that bridge. And it has become motorable. But like the Lagos Controller of Federal Ministry of Works rightly admonished, the responsibility for ensuring the implementation of the speed limit on that bridge lies solely with the Lagos State Ministry of Transportation. And they have said, or it has been stated clearly, that you cannot go more than 80 kilometers per hour. So nobody traveling on that bridge should assume that he or she is on the race track, you know, and endanger his own life and the lives of others. Also, the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway has been launched, and we have seen pictorials, we have seen videos of that route. So, we have seen this government making some impact in the economic life of the people. And if you ask me, the coming on board of the Dangote refinery is a huge relief to our foreign exchange earnings, because before now, Nigeria had imported finished petroleum products, say petrol, diesel, jet fuel, from outside our shores by exporting crude oil. But with the coming on board of the Dangote refinery, you can be rest assured that the pressure on our naira, and who knows, it could also be one of the reasons why in the last couple of days we are beginning to see the naira, coming out strongly against the dollar. So the impact of the Dangote refinery, if you ask me, on our economy, cannot be, is better imagined, because it will create jobs. You can be rest assured, because where that Dangote refinery is located, trucks will come there, other people supporting business in the transportation sector as well as the oil industry will also be there. It's not out of place for a lot of residential or hotels to spring up within that axis. Then you talk about food outlets, and what have you.
Health services.
Yes. So it's good news for Nigerians, and I think we can build on this.
Well, I think it's good news, but we also need to be very careful about what is going to happen, because there's going to be a real fallout of so many things in that axis, because it's the same axis that we have the new port.
Yes.
And we all know what is happening in Apapa right now, yes. That the Apapa is now almost a deserted place.
It's a ghost town.
It's a ghost town, all because of the activities of big tankers.
The adverse effects.
The adverse effect
yes,
of it. So it's something, I think government needs to sit down and ensure that what happened to Apapa will not happen to that axis. Very, very important. We need to look at the quality of roads leading to that place. Are they strong enough to withstand the weight of those tankers that will be going around that place? And of course, there's no doubt that we will have better supply of fuel and other allied products. There's no doubt that, of course, we should have a change in price.
Yes.
Yes,
because the cost of transportation.
Yeah, all things because the cost of course, importing
insurance is also,
and then, then the money, the dollars we used in importing, of course, we can use it to do some other things. We will now use Naira because it's within our domestic. And again, we must also understand that the Port Harcourt refinery too is also coming on stream.
Yes.
So these are things that I believe in the next 2 to 3 months we should begin to reap at least some benefits of this in terms of maybe reduction in our fuel price.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and then
the creation of wealth
yeah,
and employment.
then the employment, of course, a lot of people will have work, provided that we have the right skill set. It's very important.
When we say employment, don't also forget that because of this new visa in our economic situation, it will not be out of place for some persons who have the means to invest in supporting
allied
services within that sector.
Within that sector.
So it's not out of place.
There are different things that need, of course, the health sector also will expand within that area to provide healthcare services.
Yes.
To people and things like that.
Hospitality business.
Yeah, we let us believe that with the coming of on stream of these different things, it will have a positive effect on our economy, especially on the inflation that is very hyper these days. So we are hoping that things will come down. The inflation needs to start coming down from that area. Yeah. And then, of course, I also want to believe that the different kinds of palliative that we are putting in place and the different kinds of markets in between our conventional markets now should also come in on stream to force down the prices of food. Because if you can get a buffer zone like the Onjeko zone to go and buy your things where it is cheaper once a week, of course, those who are selling at high will start thinking they will lose a lot of customers.
I think I need to add that the Dangote refinery producing diesel now, with the expectation that in the next couple of months it will start producing petrol. It is not out of place if foreign vessels come from other countries to come and get from us. Course, in that way, it will be contributing foreign income and
of course, because it's the largest in Africa. So it is expected that they will have markets outside Nigeria. They want to service other markets because we know a lot of African countries also who don't have
who are not as blessed
who
as
normally will import such.
So we hope that as much as we are celebrating this landmark achievements, I hope we are also making preparations for the other side in order to mitigate the adverse effect, because
fallout.
Because the Apapa debacle is right in our face. We can see it. We can feel it. So I hope we will not be like the proverbial ostrich by allowing history to repeat itself. Whatever has happened in Apapa should be a lesson to us.
And I think we should also think around the environmental impacts of all these on the citizenry. The truth of the matter is that as much as we want to make wealth, we want to make money. How does it affect the health of the people in terms of the oil refining activities? Are we going to be having some residues from this Dangote refineries? Where will those waste that come from it goes into? I hope it's not going to go into our lagoon or into Atlantic Ocean.
I think
so that life underwater will be jeopardized. You see, whatever we are doing, we must understand what will be the adverse impact for the people and the planet. They are very important.
Well, thank you very much, Comrade Titi Lopa-Akosa, for your contribution on this stanza of the program. This is good news. We just hope that the impact, both positive and negative, will take them into consideration to ensure that the impact far outweighs the negative, because there's nothing you do in life that doesn't have, the positive and the negative side. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we call it a wrap on this first stanza of the program. We'll go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please continue to watch the conversation coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.